Alright guys, YouTube and TikTok I think will be really reasonable with me. You know, that one comment that I made, I wasn't trying to say anything controversial, I was just trying to make a random statement. You know, I'm improv. I do everything on improv really, almost, even my singing songs, right? Like, my original hits come from me at the time I'm actually standing there. I don't even think about them ahead of time, I just do them on the spot, okay? So it's all improv, and you're like, well, that's how can you do that all improv? I just do, right? That's how I perform, right? I'm a performer that does everything by improv. So when you see me do everything by improv, you're like, oh my God, that's really good. But you know, sometimes you make a comment and you don't realize how it might sound until you say it, right? And you usually say everything perfectly, you don't mess up, you almost do everything so well that it's ridiculous, like I do. Thank you, guys. You might like it that way, darling, but thank you. So I say things very well, I'm doing things very, very well. But you know, you mess up sometimes, you know, but really, it wasn't a racist comment or I would never be racist or homophobic or transphobic or heterophobic. I don't believe in being homophobic or anything. So I don't think, and I'm not against any religion. I'm not against you know, any kind of ability. So you know, I'm very supportive of all that, right? So I mean, you know, when you see me make a mistake, it's usually something really rare, you know, that nobody makes. So I said that one comment, which is not a bad thing, really. People say comments like that all the time, but I just over exaggerated how I felt about it because I'm like, I don't usually say stuff like that, darling, because I don't try not to say anything. And, you know, people are like, well, it's not a big deal. You just said one thing, and anybody can interpret it any way they want. And usually they wouldn't interpret it badly. Anyway, darling, you guys will be so nice. You'll say, oh my God, you don't have to worry. And I'm like, my God, why do I worry so much? Anyway, bye now.